Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, air cargo volumes show global trade is growing nicely. But first, the American services sector activity rebounded to almost a one-year high in September, adding to positive views about the prospects for good economic growth there and bolstering the view that the Fed will raise interest rates this year. The latest American factory data was better than expected as well. And we get the US non-farm payroll report this Saturday, and markets are expecting 170,000 new jobs in September. Today, the ADP report suggested the gain will be a bit lower at 156,000. Also today, the IMF issued its biannual financial stability review and noted that risks are lower than 6 months ago. But it warns about what it calls medium-term dangers in both emerging and developed economies, and is particularly concerned about Europe, Japan and China. These are areas where high levels of bank debt and low bank strength are raising financial instability, it says. It singled out the special risks around Deutsche Bank in its side briefings, worried about its outdated business model. The latest data on air cargo demand is encouraging. That shows August shipments up 3.9% year on year, with both stronger gains in Europe and North America. The second day of grilling of Aussie bank CEOs in Canberra was more interesting. The ANZ boss was subject to a sharper examination than the CBA head, and Shane Elliott was forced to admit that credit card interest rates are too high and defend his decision to reinstate traders accused of rate rigging. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has risen yet again today and is now at 1.72%. That is almost 20 basis points up in 6 days. US benchmark oil price is a little higher too, now just under $50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is now just under $52 a barrel. American crude oil inventory data came in lower than expected. The gold price is down a little further today, now at $1,262 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar is settling into a slightly lower range with little change overnight. It is now at 71.8 US cents, and on the cross rates it's at 94.2 Aussie cents and 64 euro cents. The TWI is now at 75.2. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.